Might catch somebody completely off guard here. Heron getting pushed back a
that's
little bit.
going to be the first contact. Meteor gets taken out from above, and Gen.G has to back out, and he will correctly push right back out to secure a little bit more space against this retake. Now the spike planted above, I believe, right onto that nest. So we'll see if they can get in there. Gen.G Texture trying to find a timing, but he's not going to get it. Kieran will hold true. Still 3 members left alive for Gen.G. It's only 1 left for the side of Zeta Division. Last too low, she gets shot through the wall. They can do against Zeta, they'll be happy about it, but a round win seems possible as we go for the flash into Snowman. Texture will get the double before he's flashed. He's still holding control as Laz jumps down for 2. He's now been part of the fight. Lakia holding true on the site. Meteor with an outlaw, both of them below full health. Could be 1 shot, 1 kill on both. He's got it loaded up, 2 in the chamber. Wrapping around, they want to clear yellow before they tap that spike, and he spots at least 1. He spots 1 on wide, so he has his suspicions, trying to close the gap. He scoped in, he finds 1, and he finds the second! The Outlaw brings Gen.G the bonus round win. Nothing going Zeta's way. They will just have to push in and clear out this site man for man. 4v5, Fragment already on the way to buy time. Meteor has somehow snuck right under. Uran will find him. Even sings out 4-4. They'll start the defuse. Not quite sure if Gen.G's heard it as they're a little late on the swings. He's just gonna eat the snake bite, and it is going to be the Zeta defuse right on top. Trying to make it so that the plant is just ever so more difficult. The high tide signifies his backup is here, but Meteors finds him. He's just waiting for more. The trigger discipline is impeccable. He finds 1. Not quite sure where he was. Sugar Zero, the comms maybe not just there, or the audio just too muffled, as Meteor will go through the pit and clear it out. But the timing, can you get the plant in time? He just starts it, I'm not quite sure on the A side. Amidst all this chaos, and it will not go through.
Oh my. A lot of things could start to swing your favor. That helps.
Yeah,
that
Meteor just digging deep with firepower. Now Laz is there to trade, so Gen.G not going to keep control of mid, but they do have the Thresh to clear out the site. Now, very curious what the post plant will look like in a 4v4, but first they'll have to take out Dep. Huron is by screens, and that's a great flash, but it's actually just a little bit too early for Texture to swing, and that allows Dep to swing right back around from under. They'll clear out the site, and Zeta now finally finding some footing in the style they would wish. Alongside Huron, could be seen as a risk given the setup on B.
Yeah, and I don't think Meteor's even...
Laz just gets a double on the side of B, though. It was kind of an...
Oh, it did go...
Does not hit him. He's still hiding the icebox. They are aware that it might not have cleared the entirety of the corner, but a nice swing around out of time. He cannot flick to the second. And Meteor is actually going to recover this round. The lockdown now goes down. Of course, with the harbor down, that means no reckoning for Zeta Division, but they do have a pinch. 2v2. Huron, can he find the first hit? Will get spotted by the turret. They are aware of 1. Now Laz, it's up to him. He needs to push the timing back in Zeta's favor. And Gen.G will correctly try to make sure that they're covering each other's backs. But they are separated into 1v1s, and Huron finds it. Now the pinch onto Charon. He finds 1.
My ultimate is ready.
Snappy as ever. Can he be as clean against the veteran, the IGL of Zeta Division? He's approaching on a timer, and Carroll will find the headshot.
Long lurk from the other members of Zeta. Oh, it's not accounted for. Cleared quickly, though.
Well, that's a very big high-low, but that's a good shot from Huron. He's looking for a second. He doesn't really have a way out, and he's just trying to buy time, so no longer a pinch on this retake. Still should be a great angle for the Reckoning. It's going to be used early just to gain some space to push them back. The pit will be used to delay the approach. Ult for ult. Zeta, they will still have to find the frags, and Dep only has a Sheriff, trying to make sure his feet don't show under him. Now they're trying to get them surrounded, and it's going to be Sugar Zero finding 1 angle on the right side. Use the code to try to draw out of reaction, but no one budges from Gen.G. Texture finds sight, so does Meteor, and Texture's gonna find the last one onto Uran. Regular rifle probably would have been a bit more valuable. Meteor gets spotted, but there is backup, and Laz is ready for it. A good read coming out from the Zeta Division IGL. But it's still only 1. Now, it is a very important one. That 0 point and the flash drives eliminated from Gen.G will make their approach a lot harder, but they've now snuck around this cascade. Of course, Uran's well aware of it. It's his own teammate Smoke, but that puts a lot of pressure for this double angle that he has to be afraid of if there's an approach onto the B site.
Yeah, now, certainly, that is the direction that they're looking to go, is Gen.G, as the spike is shifting towards them. Lakia is going to try to buy some attention with this thrash even. He's investing hard in this fake. It is going to get shut down, and then everybody on Zeta, other than Huron, has stuck at A, and finally they're coming over realizing, this ain't it.
Yeah, and I'm curious if Lockheed's going to find a kill onto Laz, and he does. He's already switched out to the Vandal as well. Texture with a quick follow-through. Wow. Almost gets it, but Depth's there for the cover. Gets traded out by Karon. Euron will push him out. Rookie v rookie on the Vipers. But the spike already ticking down. Now 3 versus 2. Numbers advantage for Zeta Division. They will all enter from the defender's spawn. High tide out. That calls for the early utility. Sugar Zero gets a nice spam, and Karon just thinks that he has a timing to push through. On the other side, you're just not winning that war of attrition. They will still make it all the way onto the site, and Texture's gonna push all the way through again with a nice flash drive. He's set up for it. Fine step, he's ready for it. The op at the ready. He wants that opponent jet to peek out, get the shutdown against the enemy superstar, and Texture, contact for his teammate. He's waiting for the wide swing out, but Dep will get a nice jump peek, a second headshot as well. 2 members left for Zeta Division against the 3 of Gen G, trying to clear out the site. They just don't have information. He finds one, but that distracts him away from Karon, and it's all down to Huron. A rough day for the Academy player who had a stint in Challenger Japan, but he won't find the hope this round. From Texture, standing on that box on the window, but it's going to be a quick reaction from your end as well, and a swing out from Dep. It's just a bloodbath in mid, but Karon comes out on top, keeps control of it, and will back off with his life.
Ooh, man, Karon, really quick to react. He's had some great moments so far today. Now, Munchkin swinging back in to watch that mid push, which seems to be potentially coming. They're going to be making their way through tube. The real question is he going to be ready for it? Yeah. What awareness from Munchkin.
Yeah, he's still checking both, right? That's exactly the area they gave up. We got the turret helping watch A site as well. So Meteor fairly comfortable on his own. That's a very deep push in. Still 40 seconds on the clock, but Munchkin sniffs something out. He's ready for some skills potentially.
Oh,
now,
boy.
I mean, the A site emptied. So Spike should be able to get planted. And then it's a question of can Gen G get the retake. Karon is quite low.
Is this turret going to be angled that it's going to be seeing anything? I don't think so.
Yeah, they'll spot it, if anything, before they take any chip damage. Should be hearing it, and they'll be able to plant it in the back. And Meteor has a good idea because his turret hasn't spawned any. The question is, does he suspect Huron? Not quite the right angle, but Huron not quick enough on the trigger.
Yeah, that's a nice piece of awareness there from Meteor. Not overextending himself, not giving a free kill.
Oh, and Huron tries to find a timing on it. He will survive with 35 HP, and that might be just what they need as Karon sitting dangerously low at 24 as well. Now grouped up on this retake alongside Meteor. 2v2. They've hidden Huron into a corner. Uran with full health will be the point of first contact. He finds Meteor, turns back around. Can he? No, he cannot finish off the kill. But it's just a one-shot, one kill on either side with the Sheriffs. And Huron, he's waiting for the wraparound. He's just trying to bait him out. He's trying to waste time. Is that enough? Meteor, he started the channel, and it should be... No, not close at all, in fact. Time to rotate if they so choose, so I'm curious if they go for the hard commit, but Uran will get that first pick. That should be the cue. They're still trying to draw out more of the aggression on this bonus. They want to really shut things down, but Lockia's still alive. Texture suddenly popping out from mid. Huron is on the flank. They don't have quite the idea that he's here, but the question is the Sheriff enough?
30 seconds left.
He will find, no, Texture swings around, catches sight of him in the last second. And now a 1v2 for Dep. Trying to isolate the angles, but it's gonna be across the open.
An alarm bot, I believe that's underneath the tube. Well,
yeah,
doesn't matter. Meteor's
matter.
just, yeah, he's just ready.
And he's already taken quite a bit of damage as well, so it seems like Gen G a little aware of that possible rotation. And that keeps the rest of Zeta stranded on the site. They try to push through up onto heaven. Sugar Zero trying to bait out just at least another kill, but that's going to call for the thrash, and they'll try to clear that entire thing out. And Sugar Zero, he gets caught, the cove gets broken, and that's an easy kill for Munchkin as he swings out for a third.
This one worked. Dart cleared. Oh, the shot is nice.
And it's on to the Sova as well, so the Huntress Fury not quite there to break apart this lockdown. They're trying to push through. Meteor cleans house as Uran just drops down for 2, trying to push in for the third as that lockdown will go off. Laz left alone again, but the Spike stranded. He's fairly aware of one side of the site, but this is such a split angle. Just entirely across it, only 10 seconds on the clock. Laz gets one, and Meteor, he's actually pushing close, trying to play against him. He wants to set up his utility, and it's just not the time for it. They want to take over a little bit more space. He's a little late on the weapon switch. Meteor still alive on here. They get the spam through the box as well. Karon must have seen his elbow going through, and they're ready for Lockia's swing, but no, Lockia picks up the kill. Spike ticking down. Hunter's Fury at the ready. And Sugar Zero and Huron just need to buy just enough time for that ultimate to matter, but they swing out a little too far. And the wingman, that's not what you want to use the Hunter's Fury on. He's just sticking on to it. They get the kill. It doesn't matter for the shock darts, but the wingman will finish the defuse anyway as Gen.G.
One side, not on the other, so gonna remain hidden as Meteor, and he's gonna find value.
Well, that's just a quick double right click, and it's trying to hide right behind the wall, but Meteor still able to activate that last-minute Nano Swarm. That leaves the spike down, but gives up the entire site. 2v3 now. Zeta Division not entirely at full health. Dep quite low at 54.
Man, ticking that extra damage into Dep might be a difference maker in this round. You never know, so just able to pop something there. Some utility thrown in towards the site. Laz down to 67 HP as well, and this retake setting up potentially pretty nicely here for Gen.G. Gonna try 2 through short A, maybe all 3 through short A.
Oh my god. Timing on the door and the recon. I was wondering if definitely quick enough. Laz gets a nice kill, but it's a defuse being stuck. He's not quite sure where the remaining member is. He's trying to find it, and Munchkin gets an easy kill. I guess, well, 2 members still in sight. Only 1 hit by that 0 point, and Huron will find the first kill. A little more spam from Texture, but he's going to have to back out from the Nano Swarm. It's all up to Locky if he can hold on to the site, but there are a lot of members. He doesn't find the first kill. He's ready for the swing out, and Dep lands the headshot. Site taken over by Zeta Division. All members nearby for Gen.G, but they will reset for a 3-man retake.
Still a lot of damage can be done. That Guardian or Munchkin as well, and that helps.
Yeah, that's one member down.
Just so good, man.
Yeah, can they inch forward for an upgrade? He doesn't even need it. That's another 3rd kill with the Sheriff. And now utility being dumped into the site. It's only Huron. He can't finish the kill either. Dash in. Now they've been pinged. Lakia in Boathouse. Once again, Meteor can't get the first kill.
Oh, Dep.
And Dep with a quick swing onto a double. Texture seemingly wanting to hold for his teammates to arrive. No heroics just yet. Dep waiting by the market door. Texture seems to have an inkling about it. Doesn't feel too safe. The paranoia is what he was waiting for, and they'll try to find an angle. Laz gets the first kill. Laz gets the second, and now it's going to be Charon left all alone as Dep holds the angle, and Laz gets the 3rd as well. They kind of predict the rotate over to A. They've put a stack on there, and they're just watching for the flank. So Lakia on a timer, wrapping around. However, this will allow Zeta to at least get into the site, but as you mentioned, just so low that this Odin, I mean, they can catch strays. It could be the Hunter's Fury, and that's just going to be Huron dead, fishing for a last kill, won't find it.
Cover going out.
Now they have to fish them out of this site, but again, the Odin just holding on that left click could be all it takes for Zeta's demise here in the 6th round. Laz feels the pressure. Doesn't want to use the lockdown, doesn't have a real good way to defend it. That's a pop flash coming out. He can't swing away from it. Sugar Zero, he's caught in the back. That's going to be the Odin just pressuring him, but that's going to be Lakia swinging out. The defuse is held. He finds a kill, and Charon will swing out.
Really struggled to do so.
Okay, that's a good start. Opens things up in Dep style, and that's the entire Killjoy setup on A, all broken down. They see that it's all been set up for A site. Charon now left all alone on site. Dep's just buying time for the rest of his teammates to come through. Almost a lineup there, but Sugar Zero will stabilize the kill feed. Texture now going for the speed with the Blade Sword, but Huron's ready for it. The Cloudburst gives a little bit of way, and that's a quick round in favor of Zeta.
Starting to put some pressure, but this allowed everybody to kind of get into safe positions.
Exactly. The crossfire is still available for Gen.G. Zeta scared of the ghosts on the B site, and that might be what hurts them. In a round they were looking to win against this broken buy of Gen.G. The alarm bot chases him through. He's been tagged up. Dep with a nice run out, but it's an instant trade for Charon as well. 2v2, and now it's just Laz left again. The spike down, trying to isolate the 1v1s. Does not get hit by the paranoia. Only 20 seconds on the clock. He has to get in.
He's got to get this down, and this is going to give Charon an opportunity to upgrade his gun as well off of that Bucky. So the teamwork could be good. Just got to make sure you time this right to displace Laz.
I mean, you imagine that he is in Boathouse, so it's going to be Charon who quietly creeps up close. Going to be the smoke to isolate it, and another one-way as well. Laz just does not have an angle. Now they're prepared to swing out together. Charon first at low health, and he just gets the headshot on the slow peek out. Where we're going to be able to clear things out one by one once again, but it's a nice flash from Munchkin, and that's a 3rd. Shuts down the entire entry. The KO of Gen.G slows things down. 15 seconds and a follow-up from Lakia from behind the spike. Safely still on site, but Charon is still here as Meteor jumps down. And it's only Dep. 26 HP. He can't find the first kill. He's waiting for the 1v1s. That calls for the counter from Huron. He's trying to keep them at bay, but meanwhile, the site just not cleared out. The Hunter's Fury not finding the targets nor the clearance that they needed. The door still broken to jump in, and they're not checking for Meteor. Zeta is in shambles as they just cannot find their targets. Utter Paranoia is good from Zeta Division, but the flash once again, Munchkin's been so good with it as Sugar Zero finally trying to be the hero that Zeta Division needs. Spike dropped on Heaven, Meteor brought down solo. Surely not this time. 1v3.
There's no way this time. There's certainly no way.
Tries to fake the rotation, but he gets spotted and now down to 7 HP, and that's going to be last picking up the kill. And they will just have to push their way through as all the spam comes out from Meteor. Still all stuck on Heaven. The bounce down into Hell, but it's not enough of a distraction as Karon still focused on the drops. That's 2 to his name, and that's going to be the round for Gen G.
Yeah, this is such a good execute for...
At least this will be a safety net, and Depth gets taken out by Meteor on the lurk. That was such a safety idea, and Texture will shut down the 2 members. The curveball thrown from Gen G. So often they'll be playing textbook, but not this time. They really want to put this in the bag.
Yeah, I love the Hunter's Fury just to clear space on the site. Laz would be the shocker of the century, but nope, immediately traded out by Karon. 12-4.
Fast push. It's just a Guardian in his hand, though, so he'll have to land those headshots. And Huron leads the way first. The drone will chase him back, but now they're getting pinched upon it, man, and it's just a massacre from Meteor. Only Huron left in the blink of an eye. Guardian to his name, but the smoke keeps him at bay. You've got Karon still watching the exit from the smoke. The bodyguard guarding the rest of his teammates of Gen G as they funnel into B site. And the spike plant should signify the end of kickoff for Zeta Division. The countdown begins. And Huron, if there was ever a time to prove it, it would be now, but Gen G is not taking any chances.
No, might as well. Might as well. Just make it impossible.
Huron, what can he do? Just has to land the 3 headshots. That's all he can do. Can't really have the leisure to bring out any of the utility. No flashes to his name. The alarm bot spots him. Sure, he'll catch one, but the paranoia, he knows the timer's running out, but he's so scared he just wishes someone would peek him. But Gen G, they want to be absolutely certain as Meteor gets a 4K, and Gen G